Here's a little refresher on category rules. Category rules are specific to each category, but you want the settings to be pretty much the same for all of the categories. The first thing is you almost always want to rotate with multiple choices, and you want to set that automatically. Now, when you do that, Music One is going to set the search or the dig level to 20% of the category. This category has 33 songs in it, and 20% of that is approximately 7. And if I look at another category, here's the way back category, 73 songs in this, and 15 for the dig level. It's not going to help you to set the dig level higher than 20%. Next little rule, rotate in rank order. You do not want to click this one either unless you want a category to always play in rank order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down the list. Countdown shows, things like that, you might need it. Play the most rested track. No, you do not need to check this. Talk to us at the Music One office if you think you might be able to use that. The box labeled Do Not Flip Play in Restricted Hours is for use when you have songs in the category that are hour restricted. That is, songs that are blocked out and are not to be played, not to be scheduled in certain hours or time frames. In most cases, you do not want to check this box. There's a post on the Music One blog that explains it. You just search the word flip and you can learn more. Title separation you can do as you wish because it's almost superfluous. Music One is not going to repeat any song until every song in the category has been scheduled. Every other song has been scheduled. So unless you're an all-Christmas station, title separation is not that important generally. Previous day separation. This one is only important for categories that have their songs rescheduling every day. If a category called Today's Top Hits has 10 songs in it and it's scheduling them 2 times every morning, then you don't want them coming up in the 9 a.m. hour both Monday and Tuesday. If the Monday play is at 9 a.m., then the Tuesday play should be either in the 8 a.m. or the 10 a.m. hour, and this rule ensures that. For categories that have the next play of a song being 2 or more days later, then this rule is unnecessary, so you can just set it to set automatically. Allow a song to repeat after 35% of tracks have scheduled since the last play. You should leave this at 35% because, remember, Music One is not going to reschedule any song until every song in the category has also been scheduled. Now, this 35% rule is here to be handy after a category shuffle. A shuffle clears the played flags, the internal counter, the card stack totally changes. And a song that's supposed to repeat every 5 days, for example, could, after a shuffle, come up the very next day. Now, this rule would prevent that song from coming up again until a full third of the category have scheduled. So I would keep this 35%, and then that song wouldn't come up the very next day. It'd probably come up 2 days later. Before you engage this rule, schedule a song in X number of day parts before rescheduling in any of the day parts. Before you engage this, be careful. If you set your category rotation plans efficiently, you won't need the rule to begin with because that thing will hardly ever happen. Do not allow a track to play too frequently in any hour. This one is for a category that has a turnover of 15 days or more. The category turnover grid will only show a 2-week spread. This is a little extra rule to ensure that, say you have a category with a 3-week turnover that doesn't have songs coming up. You want to make sure those songs don't come up in the same hour. I don't use this one, actually. That's, a bit of a stretch, I think. Do not allow a track to play in the same hour on consecutive days. This is a variation of the previous day separation rule, and the previous day rule is more flexible, so I don't use this rule. Do not enforce artist separation. This is for categories that are all one artist, like a classic rock station that has a category with nothing but the Rolling Stones songs, and the station runs an all Stones hour on Saturday night. They'd not want to have the artist separation rule in place for that category. Alternative categories and statistics groupings are not rules, so I'm not going to talk about them in this video, but the thing is, in almost all cases, you want to leave these fields empty.